Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to hit that bell so that you can get those notifications, okay? Also, any likes, shares, or subscribes definitely help out the channel. This read is going to be for Cancer. Cancer, also included in this read are all of the cards that came before your sign was pulled, which is the influence of quite a number of planets. So let's get into the read. I'm seeing that during the cycle of this read, you're being influenced by Pluto. Pluto governs over and has influence over transitions throughout time, the underworld, and secrets about the reality that you exist in. Also having to do with shadows and some type of security. Pluto goes through an orbital cycle every 300 years. I'm also seeing influence by the way of the moon. The moon has to do with emotions, memory, from time, and monthly changes. The moon goes through an orbital cycle every 27 days. Then I'm also seeing some influence from Venus. Venus has an influence over love, desire, beauty, sex, fertility, and prosperity. Venus goes through an orbital cycle every 8 months. I'm also seeing some influence from the planet Jupiter. Jupiter goes through an orbital cycle every 11 years. It has influence over good fortune, growth, prosperity, expansion, and healing. I'm also seeing some influence during the cycle of this read from Mercury. Mercury has to do with data collection, reporting, and also the Chariot card. It goes through an orbital cycle every 88 days. So Cancer, during the cycle of this read, you have been getting it. You have been getting it. How many times over? 1, 2, 3, 5 times over, okay? From all the planets. Well, most of the planets have been influencing the cycle of this read. So let's get into it, okay? If you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you to you and to God's Source for giving me the ability to be able to share the message with you, okay? The time that had been offered to me is the Empress. The Empress is someone that is, I'm hearing, notable, honored, looked up to when it comes to people asking for guidance, getting advice. The Empress is also someone who thrives in her divine right of creativity and being a creative force. So in that energy, I'm seeing you, this energy, as organic, clean, biological, brilliant, and intelligent, okay? The energy that I see you in for the cycle of this read is the King of Cups energy. You could be male or female. The gender is not specific. Just take the information as it resonates. The King of Cups is someone that is emotionally intelligent and aware, balanced in his emotions and how to express them effectively, and also is open to give safe space to others to express their emotions, okay? In this energy, you're being received as purified, cultivated, well-bred, refined, and even romantic or soft. I do see the spirit of true self seeking security in the classic part of life that is worth it, or that you feel is worth it. I'm also seeing that what's associated with that is advertisements. And what I'm gathering from it is what has been sold to you in your lifetime experience. The spirit of your true self is seeking security in what has been sold to you, or what's being sold to others by the way of you. So, for example, how certain brands are advertised within the reality as being prominent or luxurious or representing some type of success. Like Nike is a sports brand, being able to just do it is part of their campaign. So sometime in your life you may have been introduced to Nike, and it went with a certain style and then a lifestyle as well. And you know, as a consumer, you buy Nike products, then you also become someone that markets the Nike brand as well, even if you were a consumer or someone that purchased their inventory, or you know. So that's just what I'm seeing. And this spirit of your true self is seeking security and validation of the worth of what's been sold to you. So what I'm also seeing is influenced by the way of the northern and western winds. The northern winds being influenced by Mercury, like I said. Jupiter, I don't know if we saw, yeah, Jupiter was up there too. And this may have been something that happened around the winter time, or the seed was planted during the winter time and now is coming to the end of its cycle during this read. Also, like I said, I'm seeing some influence by the way of the western wind that has to do with the creative process, the element fire. That northern wind has to do with the element air. So I'm seeing that the northern wind is feeding the western wind. Okay? The northern wind, what is it during the cycle of this read? I'm seeing groups of people. Maybe groups of people that are threatening you or that you feel threatened by. I am seeing gang members in this northern wind. And I'm also seeing family values from this northern wind. So you could have some family members that are probably also gang members, is what I'm seeing. And the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about partnerships in this lifetime in the regard to gang members and family values. By the way of that western wind, it could also have to do with tribe. So take it as it resonates. There's also community building, the sense of sovereignty versus, you know, being a part of a tribe. And like I said, it's teaching you those lessons about partnership. I'm also seeing that influence by the way of the western wind, where the soul is teaching the spirit a lesson about process. With that western wind, I'm seeing healing, and it could either be the separation or the collaboration between you being a phoenix and a healer, or you manifesting from being a phoenix and a healer. This has to do with nature. something that may have happened in autumn, or something that may come to its completely full cycle in autumn. I'm seeing that the Western Wind's lesson, like the soul is teaching the spirit of the true self a lesson about the process of healing, and saying that it is the time to heal. So with that Northern Wind, with those lessons about partnership, the main message that I'm getting is that what was sold to you in this lifetime, in the regard to the cycle of this read, having to do with lessons about partnership and being in a gang or gang members, and then also you formulating family values and ideas, probably from the experience of being in a gang or not. That whatever your experience was, by the way of the Western Wind, it is time to heal from that. And the lessons that you learned from the gang stuff and from your family is what is feeding the spirit's fire, or the connection between the soul and the spirit, for you to get the security within that you need, the validation that you need, in regard to how all these other planets have also participated and had influence on what it is that you experienced. Okay? I know it was hard to put all of that into words. However, the emotions and the messages that are associated with the cycle of this read are for you to feel fortunate. This is a read that, requires a lot of tenderness and gentleness. So give yourself grace and give grace to others. There's also a sense of playfulness in the emotions, for you not to feel disappointed, for you to feel thankful. This is a natural read. The message is that this is God's plan, and for you not to feel ashamed. Okay? So any of those emotions that may be associated with experiences that are not so great, like disappointment or some type of shame, they are part of you inheriting that experience by the way of your bloodline. All of these other planets were contributing to you having those experiences. So this is just a part of being human. And if you were feeling disappointed or ashamed about anything, Spirit is saying that it is okay. The spirit of your true self has to find security in it being okay for you to have felt that way. Furthermore, the Western Wind that is coming in during the cycle of this read is expressing that it is time to heal from those wounds that you have had, okay? Because we don't want to allow wounds or experiences of disappointment or shame to fester, okay? So that would explain a lot why I see you in the King of Cups energy, where there is a sense of emotional maturity that happens during the cycle of this read. So let's get into the read. In the past position for the cycle of this read, I see you in the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is representing, in some kind of way, you are feeling very fortunate, or you were feeling very fortunate, because as far as reaching your financial goals and being able to have financial access to the things that were essentially advertised or sold to you, you were received in this energy as hardworking. So I'm seeing that you worked hard for you being able to have access to those things. Like if there was a projected price or something for any of it, you were like, it's okay, I'll work hard towards it and I'll get it. That's what I'm seeing in this energy. You were not scared of receiving the finances that you need, or going after or working hard for what it is that you wanted, okay? Then I'm seeing that you were in this 10 of Cups energy. This 10 of Cups energy represents joy, fulfillment, excitement, a lot of those happy emotions, feelings of being thankful, feelings of even being playful and fortunate in this 10 of Cups energy. So in the event that you would question yourself as far as your emotions about what was sold to you or whatever, you considered it all to be worth it, and maybe even validated that it was all a part of God's plan. I am seeing you in this energy as nationalistic, loyal, not creepy, not weird, not frightened. Also, you're not afraid. That's what I'm seeing consistently. So then I see you towards the end of the cycle of this read. You were living your life fearlessly. The last card that I see you in is the Hierophant energy, where you did so well that you got yourself in a position where you were being recognized. I'm hearing valor and honor, where people looked up to you. People admired you by the way of your success. So all of these ideals that were sold to you, or values that were sold to you by the way of your family or your community, that's what I'm seeing really with the gang members thing, is that it could even represent a community that you subscribe to, that you became a leader in that community or that group, that organization, or whatever it may have been. I'm also seeing that you were received in this energy as original, new, and good. So this was a new position for you, and you considered it all to be worth it. And people were receiving you as an exciting investment, or you were receiving whatever reality was sold to you as worth it and as an investment, because you were being received as the Hierophant, okay? What do I see for your future? In the future, I see you in the Queen of Pentacles energy. This is representing someone that has financial abundance, security, and also is charitable in their works. So you have the money and you're not afraid to share it, okay? In this energy, you are being received as natural, earthy, and lively. So you do reach your financial, status. That's good. That's what's up. That's good. You're fortunate. Then I see that you will be in the 8 of Swords energy. The 8 of Swords energy reversed is someone that is stuck and bound and feeling like they can't be free. Though when the 8 of Swords is upright, it is representing that even those emotions of disappointment or shame that may have been associated with experiences that you have had in the past, they no longer hold you stuck or still, or feeling like whatever your experiences were in reality are wounds that are festering and keeping you from your success. I'm seeing that in this energy you will be received as intelligent, smart, stylish, witty, not confused. Then I see you in this King of Rods energy, where obviously you're not stuck in emotions of disappointment or shame, and you represent a sense of leadership and the ability to guide others. In this King of Rods energy, this is a thinking person. This is someone that makes logical decisions, and this is someone that other people are willing to follow. This could be in regard to work, because it is the King of Rods, and in regard to money, it just represents like, that would be the King of Pentacles, okay? So the King of Pentacles is someone that already has the finances, the abundance, and the King of Rods is someone that is leading in that energy. And there's already the Queen of Pentacles, though like I said, the gender is not specific, so take the information as it resonates. What is most important is the energy, and in this energy you are ambitious, you are a leader, you are recognized as a leader, and people follow after what it is that you say because they trust your guidance. You are being received in this energy as a nerd, so yeah. Then I see that you will be in this Ace of Rods, which means that your leadership, your knowledge, your awareness, your expertise is putting you on a path to something new, something good that will benefit you, that will give you that continued fulfillment and feelings of being fortunate. In this energy, you receive this Ace of Rods as a fantastic opportunity. Awesome, and you're excited to be in it because it's not difficult for you to move forward in this pathway, and it's also not demanding because you're already an expert. Okay, so then as far in your future as I can see, Cancer, is this Two of Pentacles energy. The Two of Pentacles energy is pretty much saying that you will have to make a decision. There is something that you will have to decide on. You're already an expert. You're already getting recognized for your ability to be able to deliver in this field. And then you get an opportunity to move forward. And Spirit is telling me that then there will come a time that you have to decide if you want to take that opportunity or not. I'm seeing you in this energy as radiant, glowing, even flirtatious. And with the word flirtatious comes the word forward. So it could also mean that you make the decision to move forward. I'm gonna see if we can get, oh yeah. So prior to me even pulling the cards for this read, these two cards came out, angel cards. So this one came out first. It says opportunity. And then this card came out next and it says yes. So there's an opportunity that will come to you, and the angel message is to say yes. I'm going to see if we can get you another angel card. Oh my God, to help give you some. And the angel card that I see, that we have, it says if you believe. So, if you believe. And then the cards that are laid down flat say take action. If you believe, Cancer, take action. And like I said, as far as the opportunity, the angel message is to say yes. So I do send love and light and healing energy to you, Cancer, and where there was once disappointment, there is now honor, and where there was once shame, there is now dignity, pride, gratitude, appreciation, love. Let it flow, let it flow. Be open to receive the grace that God has for you. Live in it, come from a place of gratitude, live in grace. And if there ever comes a time that you have to leave a situation, make sure that you leave that situation in love, or in the totality of time, since tomorrow is not promised and we never know when our last second, moment, day, hour, whatever is going to be. It is better to live in grace and leave in love. Okay? I will see you all next time.